Hey guys, welcome back. I haven't really done a video for quite a while on my truck. I've been traveling. But this video is about insurance for my CP4 pump. I call it insurance. It's actually called a disaster prevention kit. And when I was in Phoenix recently, I went to Bulletproof Diesel and got that installed. So this isn't an install video. This is just a video of why I put this kit on. Other thing I should say about the putting the kit in, even though you have good solid pump, if you get water in your system, you can wash the pistons, I guess, in your fuel pump dry, and that's when the pump craters. And another thing about having somebody who's done this all the time, when they take it apart, they check the screen on the pump, and if they notice any kind of debris, then they would recommend doing the pump instead of just doing a disaster kit, because that's indicating that there is some debris in your system. So there's a couple other reasons why I wanted to do the fuel pump disaster kit. Is just don't know what kind of fuel you're going to get these days, and we live on the island, high humidity, moisture, truck sits quite a bit, and you can get condensation building up in the fuel tank. So, a number of reasons why I want to do this kit. 6.7s, 2011, got a lot of miles on. The CP4 Bosch pump can crater and send debris all through your engine. So that's what this disaster prevention kit does. It's a filter that prevents that. And up until like 2019, they made some improvements, and in the 2020 model year, which is what my truck is, the research that I did, it's hard to find information on it, but it sounds like they did a ceramic coating on the pump, so it's much more reliable. Maybe I didn't need to put it on, but again, it's kind of insurance. And the cost to do it was $437 for the kit and $700 to install it. And I got an oil change at the same time, so the total was about $1,500 US, and I got about 60,000 miles on it now. Shouldn't have to do it. Pump, should last a lot longer, but I just thought, let's put it on for that cost. And if you're going to do it yourself, then it's $400 or $500. Okay, so this is what it looks like. They mounted it just in here. This is it here. Comes with all the quick connects. I've watched the videos on how to install it. It's easy. Well, not easy, but something that you could do. And I was thinking of doing it myself as well. I think I could have done that job, but I wanted to get pick their brain a little bit. So I went in to talk to Bulletproof Diesel. I asked them, what would you recommend me do for this truck to make it more reliable? And they really, other than this change in the CP4 pump, CP4.2 I think it is now, and doing the disaster kit, they didn't have any recommendations. So that was comforting. They feel that this engine is very, very reliable. And the only thing that they didn't even try to upsell me. They just said, if you're starting to have problems with the EGR cooler, they have a replacement. It's more of a helical design, coils that kind of wrap around more surface area. They recommended that, but they certainly weren't pushing it. And so I would recommend these guys if you're in the area. They booked me in. They did this job with the oil change in about 4 or 5 hours. Took it in at 8, picked it up at 1, and they probably didn't get at it till 9 o'clock once we did all the paperwork and all that stuff. So it's a 3 to 4 hour job. And so nothing but good things to say about their service. They explain things well. They did a good job, had no issues. And these filters, they're not expensive to replace. Okay, so enough about that. That's all good. I recommend doing it. Again, cheap insurance. I am going to be doing some more videos on some other truck upgrades. I'm looking at an intake and catback. So you can look for those videos once we do that. And I'm also, one thing I want to mention, I did a video on fuel filter, since we're talking about fuel systems, fuel filter replacement, and it drained a ton of fuel out. And what I didn't know was that there's a vent on the right hand side looking forward underneath that you should remove, because it prevents the siphoning of the fuel. And I think that's why I got so much fuel in that video drained out, because it's siphoned. I do like the CAT traditional type filters, so I might remove that and go with a different fuel filter system there. Kind of weighing the costs. It was super expensive to do oil and filter change here, buying the Ford parts. So that's part of it, and I just like the spin-on type filters. I'm also maybe looking at doing a air compressor underneath, and may need to grab some space, I guess, in that area. So some other things that I'm looking at in the future. Thanks for watching. Hope you're finding it interesting. If you have any comments, let me know. I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. And see you on the next one.